Hello everybody, Caden here today with another episode of the Jurassic World Reborn series. I almost said Wildlife Park there, that's funny. But anyway, like I said in the last episode, today we are doing a world tour, just going over all the builds we've done so far, which is a surprising amount. I'm kind of shocked how many of these I've actually gotten done in all honesty, but you know, I figured we'd start off with the original exhibit we made, which was our Protoceratops exhibit, which was made way back when. I was like, oh yeah, no, this is only gonna be, you know, like a small showcase, wasn't meant to be a series or anything, and yeah, it became a series. Also, if you're wondering why white stained glass is here, and it's actually in a lot of the exhibits, that's literally just because I was using a different, I think, shader texture pack with this world originally, and this worked better. But yeah, I just kind of forgot to change it out, so whatever. But yeah, I've had to spawn these guys back in because these are not the original Protoceratopses. Yeah, so most of the dinosaurs aren't the original ones. Just, yeah. Anyway, if we fly over into the actual exhibit, it's pretty simple. It's gotten a bit of an upgrade recently just because of the massive swamp area we've been working on, which, speaking of which, we quickly fly up. I have tried to do a fair amount of work on the build itself. Obviously, I'm not going to throw all the terrain work in everywhere because I don't need to. I just need to throw it into places where you'll actually see it, and this was one of them. But yeah, that looks way better now. And I think it does improve the look of this exhibit overall, makes it look a bit nicer. So yeah, Protoceratops. I don't know if I should do these in order or if I should just, you know what? Which way do we want to go? Let's go this way, and we'll kind of go around from there. So yeah, we'll go see Dilophosaurus later. So next up, obviously, our Stegosaurus, and if we head up here, this is one of the viewing areas I really don't like. I think if I'm going to remake anything here, probably the Stegosaurus viewing area is going to get a big change because it doesn't look all that great and could definitely use an upgrade. But I love their exhibit, really cool. Got a nice forest feel to it. Yeah, good solid build, good solid build. Of course, next up we have our big behemoths themselves, the Dreadnoughtus, which, oh man, I missed having these guys in the park. Well, having them spawned in their exhibit because, my goodness, they are just absolute titans. These guys, man, look at them, like, it's cool. I really love having the redwood trees with them because it's the only thing in the game that's actually taller than them. But yeah, it looks super cool. I actually really love this exhibit. It fits them really well, I think, and yeah, really good overall. Let's see what's next. The dinosaur I can't say the name of, so I'm not gonna bother saying it. You guys know what it is. It's basically, oh wow, I can't see anything through the glass there. Okay, maybe I should have switched it over to normal glass. The Jp3 Raptors, basically, and they've got another redwood exhibit as per request by so many people. So many people wanted to see these guys in this exhibit type, so yeah. But one just went over here, I think. Where did it go? Oh, well, there's one of them trying to get out through the top of the enclosure. But yeah, this exhibit's pretty cool. Currently, there's zero visibility in here, but back when, if the shaders weren't bugging out the stained glass like that, this was pretty fun to build just because it's a really small exhibit overall, but it doesn't look super small, and we cut off visibility in a lot of areas, which is something I always love doing. I think it makes things look pretty cool overall, and makes the exhibits have a bit more of an interesting feel to them. Coming up over here, obviously, we have our one and only Tyrannosaurus Rex Exhibit, the king of the dinosaurs and whatnot. I like this one a lot. I think I like all my exhibits a lot. I think we've done a pretty good job overall on all of these. But yeah, the T-Rex exhibit looks pretty cool. It got some really cool fences going on for them. Really cool environment. And I mean, it's a T-Rex. It's super awesome. Because why wouldn't it be awesome? And yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like this exhibit could definitely, well, actually all of them could use some upgrades. Although, oh yeah, this is the only one I did that for. The little viewing dome that everyone keeps asking for in like every single dino exhibit I do in both this world and the dinos world. You guys have a lot of the same requests. It's kind of funny sometimes, but yeah. Anyway. Continuing on, obviously we have our Carnotaurus, one of the first big carnivores we made an exhibit for, living right in here. And that's weird, actually. If we quickly fly up here, they're awake. They aren't usually awake. Usually they would be sleeping right now, but I'm fine with them being up. I mean, they look super cool. I love the red one, or the Is that red? I guess it's a bit more of a mottled orange-brown, but I love the look of this one. It's super cool, although the green one is also very awesome because, well, I guess I like green a bit more than red, but who knows. Yeah, another really just solid exhibit. Really enjoy the look of this one, and yeah, this was the first big exhibit we did, I think. I think, at least. Next up, obviously, is our Rugops exhibit, which, if we head through here, I finally put them back in. I haven't had these guys in their exhibit for ages. We got that lower down viewing of them by the water, and of course we have our above ground viewing of them. And considering this was one of the first builds we did for this world, it's actually not too bad. It certainly, I think, has the most unique feeling out of all the swamp exhibits, which is, well, maybe not the most unique. I guess it just set me on my course of building everything as a swamp, because I don't do many swamp exhibits, I guess, so it was kind of fun to try and do a different style than normal, you know, have fun with that. And I can't really spend too much time on this, because I have stuff to do soon. So yeah, this video might be a little bit rushed, I guess, so if that's the case, don't worry, we'll make another tour sometime in the future, I guess. But next up, obviously, is the Spinosaurus, living in their much bigger swamp exhibit with the giant lake in the center. Oh, they look so cool. That's awesome. I do love some of the animations this mod has. It's pretty cool. They look really, really cool. I'm gonna keep saying cool over and over, by the way, if you're unaware. That's a bit weird, like, and I guess that's a bit of a bug with the thing. But yeah, I got a pretty decent exhibit. Yeah, I don't actually think there's anything I would really change with our Spinosaurus exhibit. It's just a pretty solid exhibit overall. I guess maybe make the lake a bit bigger, but yeah, overall, really good, really good. Then we have a view into our Carnotaurus exhibit from the back of the enclosure, and a pathway I didn't finish building the sides of because I just didn't feel like it, and the tower view into the T-Rex exhibit, which is an awesome view, and I very much like this. I do think the tower itself, though, might need a bit of a change, but we'll see. It might be a bit too wide. But yeah, I guess we gotta quickly fly back over here so we can go through the swamp area, the other major swamp area, the aquatic area, the swamp thing, yes. Of course, we have the original exhibit, our Beelzebufo one, and they're all just hanging out down here, I guess, but pretty awesome little area. This is, I think, the only of the underwater exhibits that has the, well, where you can actually see the rest of the ground above it, because I think if we, oh, do I go this way first, or do I go this way? I guess we'll go this way. Next up, we have the Crested Uranus, and like I said, you can't really see above ground in this one, but we do have a really cool fallen log in there. You know, after we look at all of them from down here, we'll go back and see them from, well, from within the enclosure. But yeah, Crested Uranus looks super cool. I guess that's a little light bug there. We got all of our little mushrooms and stuff. Oh, I love this window. This is one of my favorite things I built for this area. Just this little extra window into our Diplocalus area. Looking pretty good over here, if I do say so myself. Swimming around. And of course, the Mausonia exhibit, which is just fantastic. I think out of all the underwater exhibits, this one really is my favorite. It's just, I don't know, there's just something about it. I think it just feels like an aquarium, and I love that kind of stuff. So very, very cool. Although this one's cool as well. We got the giant fallen tree and all that. I guess we can come back around and look at the other side of the Mausonia enclosure. Pretty cool looking overall. Pretty cool. We got the giant tree in the center, of course. And I mean, honestly, the Mausonia just look so cool. I love them. Let's see, which way do we want to go? I guess we can head this way. We'll head up here first. Yeah, and then we can go see another dinosaur as well. But of course, up here, we have the first staircase down there and our little bridge over our Sukumus exhibit. And now that I'm thinking about this, you know what? We should go the other way instead, because we can see the Sukumus from there, and that area will make a bit more sense since that leads into all the other exhibits, I guess. So yeah, we'll go do that. Yeah, okay. And there is the Pseudomymus, and its cool little, I guess, oh, it sounds so good. I know it's just like a crocodile noise, but that's awesome. So awesome. Yeah, we'll take another view in there when you can see it a bit better. And here is my absolute favorite, though, out of all of our little exhibits here, our Troodon, which has a couple of small little viewing areas, but the feel of this exhibit is just absolutely spectacular. And I mean, just look at it. This exhibit makes me so happy. It really does. It's so cool. It just has such a different feel to basically any other build I've ever done before. This is something I want to replicate in other zoos and probably the Dinos world. Just an underground cave exhibit with tons of mushrooms just looks so cool. Really does. Then, of course, we have our Baryonyx exhibit over here, the one with even more viewing areas than the Sukumus does. Just the underwater viewing area, obviously. You can see, again, I didn't quite finish the rock work over here, but I got a good amount of it set up, and I did finish off the boardwalk that we started in the last episode. So we can go around here and kind of look at the Sukumus exhibit from a couple of different angles. I really like this boardwalk. I think it's going to be cool. We can definitely do some interesting stuff with it. More Baryonyx. That's the Baryonyx, not the Sukumus, Caden. This is an area I recently just finished up, actually, and I'm really happy with this. This looks really cool. I like it because it kind of takes you out of the cave system and into a bit more of an open air area, which I think looks a bit cooler. But yeah, another good view into the Baryonyx exhibit. Looks really cool. Baryonyx obviously looks pretty awesome. And now we can go back and see the Sukumus exhibit, which, you know, we'll just jump in real quick so I can get a bit of a better showcase of it. Overall, an awesome build. Really did enjoy baking this one. And there's our lovely little Sukumus. And I think there were a couple others. Oh, wait, we need to just head this way and very quickly run down here because there is one more dinosaur we need to show off, actually, before I go and show the inside of the Crested Uranus and stuff, exhibit and stuff. Also, the final viewing area for the Sukumus, another really cool little area. And then, of course, we have our Dilophosaurus, whatever it's called. Yeah. Oh, there it is. I was wondering where they were. But yeah, they've got this cool little cliffside exhibit. Haven't really done too much around here yet, since I'm still planning out what dinosaurs are going to be going over this direction. But yeah, I like their build a lot. It's not very complex, but it's interesting. It's got some good points of interest to it that make it fun. Of course, it being partially a cliffside and all that with a big fallen tree kind of thing. Love that kind of stuff. Super fun to build. But yeah, we should show off real quick I guess we should show off the inside of this exhibit real quick, since you can't really see tons of it from the viewing areas, which is kind of the point. But yeah, lots of cool colors, lots of fun decorations with this build. Tons of fun to build. It's so much fun. What's this? Diplocalus, I think? Yeah, the Diplocalus exhibit, which I guess you can't really see all too much better inside the exhibit than outside of it. So whatever. Where's the there we go, Crested Uranus. Yeah, there we go. Very cool looking. I love this build. But yeah, anyway, that is all we have in the park currently. Not too many exhibits, but a fair few. All really well done. I'm very happy with how this build is, or how this zoo park thing has turned out. Yeah, and I'm excited to continue making these videos. Yeah, got lots of cool ideas for what should be coming up. But anyway, like I said, that's all we've got. So thank you all for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed. Let me know what animals you guys would like to see in the future and what your favorite exhibit is that we've already built. And until next time, guys, see ya.